This week in conference, we've moved into the third limb of the Ashtanga practice, Asana. Now it's interesting because it is not the first, not the second, but the third limb. Asana being the poses, the postures. And when we think of yoga, when most people think of yoga, they think of the yoga poses. We say, I'm going to do my yoga practice, and we think I'm going to go do sun salutes and do my standing poses and my seated poses. But the truth of it is just one aspect of what we call yoga, what we call our practice, our beloved practice. And if you read the ancient text, the sutras by Patanjali, it's barely even mentioned. And so it makes sense when you start to understand more about what yoga really is, the philosophy of the practice, as we begin by learning the gifts of the practice, how we show up in the world and how we treat ourselves. And then when we learn asana and we practice and dedicate ourselves to asana, we know that we are invoking those gifts in those practices through the vehicle, and I want to use this word, through the vehicle of asana. Yoga poses do not have destinations. Even if I were to do a demonstration of headstand today, everyone loves headstand. I could impress maybe one person with my headstand. The headstand itself, getting upside down and in the middle of the room with my feet up in the air, is not the destination. The purpose of the asana is to bring me greater health. And that's what yoga asanas do. Each pose has a different set of gifts for you. Some open up the chest more, or strengthen the spine, or cleanse our lymphatic system through twist. But they all have these unique gifts. And what we realize from the yamas and the niyamas, although this is my avatar, this is my body that houses my spirit and my soul, and I have to take care of my body. Every time we come to the yoga practice and do asana, yes, I'm taking care of my body. But yes, I'm also cleansing my spirit, my energy, and my soul, my atman. So I leave my yoga practice every time a little bit more, I like to say, rather than enlightened, I leave my practice a little more golden. I leave my practice a little more clean and clear and a better version of myself. So that is what we're going to be studying actually the next few weeks. I'm going to take a few weeks to unpack the asana a little bit and really try to inspire you for the overall gifts that these yoga poses have to give you. This week's aspect I'm sharing is Sthira Sukham, which I always do my hands like this. It means the yin and yang of the practice, the sthira, the strength, the steady, the focus, the discipline, and then sukham, the softness, the surrender, the letting go. And these two together are how we are meant to show up for each yoga pose, how we're meant to show up for our breath practice, for our asana practice. And it's truly the training for how we can show up for life with this practice of, yes, I'm bringing everything to this and I'm giving it my all, and at the same time, I'm being lighthearted, I'm letting go, I'm surrendering. So join me for conference as we talk about Sthira Sukham and how you can take this beautiful practice of asana off your mat and into the moments of your life.